tilting down a little bit.
Hello!
I'm just going to tilt the camera down a little bit whilst we're mukbanging, because the focus is obviously the food. Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
those vegan guys.
Right, let me try this. Let's just try and tilt it.
Oh, well, then we can just move our plates down a little bit as well, can't we? So people can see. There we go.
Oh, hey, come on now.
Hey up.
Come on now.
Oh, we're getting to see all the trials and tribulations of a YouTube mukbang. There we go. Is that all right? We happy with that?
I think so.
That's all right, isn't it? There we go. It'll do for now. I always get a bit paranoid about this. How are we all doing this fine evening? If you're in the UK or anyone else in the world, how are you all doing?
No.
And thank you for being here as well.
There's too much wood space there, Jason.
We'll just do this.
There we go.
Okay. Perfectionist, Hubster.
We're not the best at mukbanging. There's others do it and see now it's buggering because there's too much gap here.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there, honestly.
Just needs to go. Yeah. That's all right.
Now I'm happy. Sorry about that, guys. So hello, good evening and welcome. If it's your first time to the channel, as we said, Paul and Jason, those vegan guys, and this is our regular weekly live, although it's different every week. It goes like this: Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Saturday, Friday, Sunday. So Saturday is 8:30 and is always a mukbang where we sit, have our dinner and chat with our lovely subscribers and friends around the world.
Yes.
The week after Friday is 9 o'clock, sat in the lounge, chilled out, having a chat. The week after that is Sunday, 3 o'clock, live cooking in the kitchen. Last time we did cooking in the kitchen, last week we did the cheese sauce from potatoes and carrots.
Yeah, it was epic.
So this particular meal that we're having this evening, you may have seen that not too long ago we went to Molino Lounge in Oldham, one of the lounges at the lounges. They're all over, as we've discovered now, they're all over, I think, England and Wales. I don't think there's any in Ireland or Scotland yet.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
But there's a couple of hundred of them. Anyway, we went for lunch with a gift card from my birthday last year from our lovely friend Kelly. And Jason had this Mexican style burrito bowl. And it pretty much looked like this. It was savory rice, rocket, tomato salsa, air fried or roasted sweet potato pieces, and then a black bean mix with onion and pepper. So and guac in the middle. So I've copied it me. And whilst I was making it today, I did a recipe vlog for 2 kinds of beans. One of them is a friend's recipe for refried beans, first time I've made them. And the second one was this that's on the plate right here. But they're all in one vlog and that will be up soon, possibly tomorrow, because it's I filmed it all in once. If you've ever seen my recipe videos when I'm over there and you don't see my face, it's just the cooker. That's what I'm doing.
There you go. Oft is the case with the recipe vlogs. That is the format they take. So yeah, we've got 98 in the house. We're going to dive into our food very soon. We're going to chat. If you're familiar with the format, when we're eating here in the kitchen on a Saturday evening, we will answer the odd question as we go. But if we miss anything, we will, of course, when we finish, we move this out of the way. We sit down, we have another glass of wine, usually, and we just chill for a bit, answer some questions we might have missed, and generally just catch up on what everyone's been up to.
Yeah, just catch up with everyone.
Yeah.
Really. So we've got a wedge of lime.
Yes,
of course. Although there's already lime in pretty much everything. But I'm going to give everything a squirt. Because as I often say, it would be rude not to.
That was more lime than I got at Molino Lounge.
Wow. This is the joy of home cooking. By the way, I'm about to go through a bit of a period of using the Instant Pot again, cooking all my own beans and doing lots of food like this. I can feel it in me. Forewarned is forearmed.
Yes. Before I dive in and start shoving this in my face, we've got 103 in the house now. So welcome one and all. Thank you to those of you who have already, 46 of you, 47 of you have already smashed the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying the live stream, do please consider giving it a thumbs up because it helps us out loads.
Try and show you the plate a little bit more.
Nice.
So as I say, this is just fresh rocket. This is brown rice boiled with a vegan chicken style stock cube, a squirt of tomato puree and some harissa powder, and then sweet corn added when it was nearly cooked. The tomato salsa is dead simple. Chopped tomatoes, chopped red peppers, chopped red onion in a bowl, squirt of lime, grind of salt, and then one tiny red chili. The sweet potato was dead simple, cut into cubes, put in the air fryer until it was cooked. And then I took it out and I sprayed it with some butter flavour oil and sprinkled some cayenne pepper. And the black beans are black beans with red pepper, white onion in a beautiful sauce made with stock, tomato puree, garlic, fresh chili, crushed chilies, and so on and so forth. And the guac is simply guac with salt, lime juice, chopped red onion, and chopped cherry tomato.
There we go. Nice intro to the meal.
Thus is the meal this evening. I'm going to try this rice first because I'm quite intrigued as to what it might taste like.
I'm going to pour us some wine.
Oh, well, let me try this first.
Yes, I'll try a bit as well, actually.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous and full of flavour. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. I think Muddy. I said, Paul, did you cook the rice in the Instant Pot?
No, just in a pan on stove.
This evening we are on the Laughing Llama. It's a Chilean Merlot.
Because we thought South America, Mexico.
And Sainsbury's are running a bit short on the Penguin Sands at the moment, it would seem.
Chile is far Southern American, is it? It's not, as in, you know, is Chile a separate island?
Don't test my my geography. It's atrocious.
Someone will tell us because fuck are great.
Thank you.
Oh, and so the recipe vlog, which, like I said, is probably going up tomorrow. Oh, Alex has been a member for 7 months.
Yay!
Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Alex, for supporting us for 7 months. People like you that help us to be able to do things like this and go out and eat and review places. So thank you very much.
Yes, all of that.
Oh, a big thank you to our moderators, of course. I always forget to mention it at the start, but tonight we've got Alex and Ashley. The lovely Leanne, who's normally with us, is busy this evening, but sends her love and kindest regards to everybody. Let's try the beans.
Yeah, beans are gorgeous.
So, the refried beans that I also did today, we're having tomorrow. I'm going to put them in wholemeal tortillas with tofu scramble and a little bit of Aldi's vegan cheese, and then fold them up like you would a burrito and then pan fry them so they're crispy on the outside. That's what we're having for dinner tomorrow night. You said muddy paws and then you never...
It was about the rice and the Instant
Pot. Oh, sorry.
Rebecca says, did my first fully plant-based grocery shop today. I was amazed at the vegan range in Sainsbury's. Your Mexican bowl looks delicious.
Oh, well done for doing your first shop, Rebecca. That's massive. Well,
excellent.
Does it feel good though to know that now in your trolley's bothered out? You know what I mean?
It's a nice way of putting it. Nice, nice northernisms.
Now, Tim our trolley's got it out.
Mm.
Oh, they know.
Oh, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's surprisingly similar, you know. No, I mean obviously,
Do you mean it's better? Do you mean it's better? Do you mean it's better?
And surprisingly similar. I'll stick with what I said. Thank you very much. It's gorgeous. It is.
I want to try this little salad and see how much kick's got into it.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Bit of lovely fresh guac. Look at that.
Oh, Denise, thank you so much. Those greedy guys sounds better. Thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it.
Do you know though, the great thing about a plate like this is it's whole food plant-based. You know what I mean? It's like, and it is delicious. I was coveting Jason's bowl, even though I had my own bacon hash, and it was beautiful.
Mexico. Ashley says Mexico is under USA and Chile is way down south, very bottom, touching Argentina. Apparently. Yeah. So yeah, good stuff. Thank you.
People of Argentina. The newly elected president won ever.
Adam's got the boxing ordered for tonight. Something we never do, Adam. In fact, we never pay full stop for anything like that. And I don't think we ever have we? Even back in the day with WWE when we were into wrestling and that, we never paid for the box off the pay-per-view stuff, did we?
I have to say though, Adam, yeah, we haven't watched UFC for months. I'm very funny, me. When somebody, you know, my whole thing, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I was a massive fan of Conor McGregor. Even though his attitude was like, you know, a bit too much and blah, 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 but he was harmless enough. And then that whole thing went down where him and his cronies turned up and smashed a buzz up and threw railings through the window and got glass in someone's eye and and he was still a fighter in the UFC. And I just thought, you know what, Dana White, if you want people like McGregor living up your ass, you go for it, buddy. I've got morals.
Well, it wasn't just Conor McGregor's behaviour, like you said. It's that he was so placated by Dana White and the UFC.
Absolutely.
And really just kind of got his wrist slapped, didn't he, for it? So, yeah, it did leave a bit of a sour taste in both our mouths. I still catch clips. I still catch clips now and again on YouTube and on Facebook sometimes. But just now and again.
Guys,
hope you enjoy it though.
I'm not joking when I say this is absolutely beautiful. I'm so proud of myself. Been right busy in the kitchen today. I've made milk and everything.
You have, haven't you? We both had a busy couple of days, haven't we? Really? Definitely.
And of course, night before last, met my beautiful drag daughter again, Angar Adam. Mum and Dad.
Great night, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went to Frostburger. If you haven't seen the vlog, it's well worth having a look. And Karab did a vlog as well. And it's so nice to get that other perspective of the same events. It really is. So please go and watch it and support her.
Yes.
She's one of my favourite people on earth because she's a damn good human being who just emanates happiness and innocence.
Yeah.
And they're things that we should like
treasure and hold on to.
Absolutely.
Big time. And of course,
I love you, Ankarad.
Love you.
And thank you for my lovely Kuchi dragon.
Yeah. I was just about to say, of course. it was also another wonderful opportunity to see Alex as well.
Yeah, well, Alex is like Alex is part of the furniture now. Alex is just one of my best mates.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Location helps, doesn't it?
Location really helps because we get to see each other more often than not. But it's always more special with that Gareth because there's many miles between us.
Absolutely, yeah. I am thoroughly enjoying this.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous. Laurie says, "I've been."
Tell you what, that
I think it's bang on in terms of the.
I know
heat.
it's but I can.
Is it doing that in your throat?
Somebody's given us a super chat there.
I'm gonna scroll down in a second.
Oh,
I don't miss much. I miss things occasionally.
oh, sorry, we're going slower than the chat's actually moving, so that we can keep up with everything.
Yeah,
do forgive us.
Rebecca, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah.
Hi both. I commented on your community post this week. Thank you guys. It's down to you to my vehement decision to go vegan. My only regret is I didn't do it sooner. We all feel that forever.
Yeah.
Cognitive dissonance for me was shameful. Love you guys. A lovely £20 super chat from Rebecca.
Thank you.
Rebecca, feel so proud of yourself though that you've got to the point where you're like, okay, you know, and please don't feel if there's any advice or information or anything you need, reach out. This is I know a lot of YouTubers say it, this is one of the most beautiful communities on YouTube, and the people are so kind and helpful and thoughtful.
Yeah.
So, you know, and our group on Facebook, that vegan group, always linked in the description before, is a little cracker.
It is. 99.9% of us in this community, in that vegan group and here on YouTube, our subscribers, the community in general, 99.999% are all coming at it with the same mindset and the same attitude, and that whole approach of building someone up and not bashing someone down or pushing somebody down. Be that through accusations, assumptions, or just generally making them feel a bit pap. We don't do that here. We don't do it. So thank you, Rebecca. That's awesome. And I was going to say, Laurie says, I've been binge watching your shopping videos today.
Thanks, love, because it helps.
She's home with a cold. You are so lucky to have such a variety of stores offering vegan options and restaurants. I'm from a small town in the US. Yes, we're becoming increasingly more aware of this, aren't we?
And we're so lucky. We're not only lucky with our supermarkets in the UK, but where we live so near to Manchester, we're so lucky that there's all these purely vegan eateries. We don't take it for granted.
Yeah. A random one that we can answer whilst we're eating, that's completely unrelated to anything vegan. David asks, favorite wrestlers both? I don't even have to think about it, even for a second. Well,
he's going to say who I was going to say.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Is he your favourite wrestler?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't actually know who your favourite wrestler was. So.
And I told you that when he was doing that series, and I said, do you know, when I look back, actually, he was actually enough, because he never really had a bad attitude or anything. His character was just his character, but the bloke is a lovely bloke. Yeah. He's a really, really nice bloke.
What was it called, that Assault Course series? I can't remember. I've got Skull something.
Yeah, Skull Mountain or something like that.
I can't remember.
Skull Ranch.
Skull Ranch was the place, was his like ranch, I think, but I don't know if that was what the series was called. Anyway, there you go. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 316. Yeah, can't go wrong. I get a little bit silly, a bit giddy now and again, randomly. A few WWE videos have come up on YouTube, like recommended recently, and it was like, I think it was like 1988 or early 90s. It wasn't Hell in a Cell. I think it was one of the big main events. Royal Rumble, I think it was, and I got a little bit giddy because it was like all these wrestlers, just nostalgia and all that from back in the day. Muddy, we haven't seen the latest Batman yet. They're charging some extortionate amount, and it's $16.99 to rent it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's something I found out the other day, and I didn't know, which I'll share with you all. We've rented one film off Amazon, and it was like 15 quid. What were it? Oh no, we bought it.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. But I was looking at No Way Home, the new Spider-Man movie, on Amazon, and I'm sure it was like 16 quid to rent. And then I went on YouTube, and it's 7 quid to rent on YouTube. I forget YouTube does movies.
Yeah. And that's quite a significant price difference, isn't it? Like, significant price difference. You okay?
It's that salad. Could we possibly get the thumbs up to 100?
Oh, yeah, we're close.
Possibly. 153 watching, 81 likes. Close the chat, like the video, reopen the chat. It's all still there.
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated. If you're enjoying the live stream, of course.
But then, like I always say, if you're not, what are you doing? Go and find something you like. I want you to be happy.
Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, you're right.
Oh,
thank you! Yay!
Thank you, everybody. It really means a lot. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Imran is in the house. Hey, you guys!
Hey, Imran! How you doing, Budski?
Aw. Leah's at dinner, so I'm cat-sitting Molly. I hope everyone's good. Nice one, Imran. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I know I always say it, but 110 now. Thank you so much, everyone. Because essentially, we're just sitting here stuffing us faces. But it's so nice to connect with you all. We had a good little session at the allotment yesterday.
We did.
Not going to say too much about it because obviously the vlog, as always, will be up on Monday. What I will ask, because it just kind of popped into my head, how are people enjoying the new intros that we've been testing the water with?
Because we've got more.
How are people enjoying those? And are people not too upset about occasionally those vegan guys theme tune not being in the mix? Is that okay? Because I was a little bit worried about that, wasn't I? But I hope you are all enjoying it. We know we've had quite a lot of positive comments on different vlogs about the new intros.
We have.
Oh, nice one. Steph, Rebecca, Adam, Alex, thank you.
I think you've seen 3 so far of the 10 we've got.
There's only one, to be honest, in the 10 that I really don't like.
I know,
and you know which one it is.
I really like it.
We're completely divided on one of them. I'm like vehemently opposed to it and like absolutely like, no, we should absolutely not use that. And Paul's like, oh, it's nice. It's really nice. Anywho.
I know why you don't like it though, and I think it's very valid. Because it has food images on it. And it's not our food.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he doesn't like it. But I can make food that I've just proven I can make food that looks like that.
If those food pics on the intro could be replaced with food that you've made, I'd be completely happy with it. Which is probably doable, to be fair. Anyway. Oh, the flavours. All the flavours. All the complementary flavours and textures.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, really healthy, massively nutrient-dense meal. It's like everything you could ever need nutritionally is in this meal.
Yeah, lots of people. Thank you so much. Lots of people really liking the new intros. Will and Chris, oh yeah, kept meaning to say, I've really enjoyed the intros. I did notice your tune had dropped on the vlog, but then you sang it when you introduced yourselves and all was right with the world. Yeah, I think we're probably going to lean more in that direction.
Yeah.
Now and again, when we remember to.
It's more interesting anyway to sound Bowlands, yes, and together we are
those vegan guys.
Yeah, I think it's It's actually more interesting because it'd be different every time.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes we might just mess it up because we start on the wrong note or something. You start on one note and I start on another. Be a bit of a test for us, won't it? No pressure, you know. Thank you, Will and Chris. Thanks, everyone. Ashley, you can be excused. You are incredibly busy and work very long hours and a lot of days. So you can be excused. But I hope you get a chance to catch up soon on some of the vlogs. As we often say in our vlogs, we are quite prolific uploaders, aren't we? We do upload quite a lot.
Right. I'm going to mix this tomato salsa with my sweet potatoes because it's so hot. I only put one tiny red chilli in with it.
I've thoroughly, well, I say enjoyed. I'm still enjoying it. But it's so good. Oh, yes. Imran says, I need this meal in my life.
Man, it's so good. I've ripped off Molino Lounge. I've basically copied exactly what they did. And it's gorgeous. But obviously a fraction of the cost because it's all homemade.
Follow up from Chris and Will. Just wondering what the rationale is for not having your usual jingle in the intro. Love the new motion graphics. There isn't a specific rationale, to be honest, around it. We're sort of going through a bit of an experimental phase a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, and
testing the water.
I'll tell you the story about the intros, by the way.
Tell the story. It's an interesting one.
I watched a couple of YouTube videos from people who bought intros from Fiverr with a double R, you know, that website, which is obviously full of creative people. Anyway, because we've had some lovely donations through PayPal just lately, I said to Jay, okay, we need really to invest some of this back into the channel. So we signed up to Epidemic Music, which is a monthly subscription, or you can pay it in one lump sum in a year, but I think we're going to go for monthly. It's about £10 a month, that's fine. And then I thought, right, I can allocate 50 quid to 70 quid and just see about getting some new intros. So I went on Fiverr anyway, and there was this one account, and it said 10 intros for £27 odd. And I looked at a couple of samples and thought, they're quite good. Why only that much? So, anyway, I initiated the contact. Passed over some images and talked about what our brand was and everything. And then I got these 10 intros, you know, pretty much all of them we can use. And it was only 27 quid, and then it said like, tip, would you like to tip? Because there was the one that Jason doesn't like, that hasn't got our food on it. I didn't like the text on it, what it said. So I said, could you possibly change that phrase to this? That like 4 phrases, could you change them? Of course I can. So I tipped him as well, and then shared it on our Facebook page and said, if you're looking for a logo or an animated intro or anything, you'd try this guy, because I thought it was an absolute bargain. Yeah, it was good. Absolutely brilliant. And it's supporting a creative person in another part of the world. Exactly.
Who's doing fantastic work. And you know what? Because we've built that rapport and we've got that contact with that person, it's highly likely that in the future, if we're going to go anywhere, we'd go back to that person because they've done such a stellar job, haven't they? They really have. So that's the long and short of that one, in terms of the new intros. And the new music, of course. I'd given him our music, and he only put it in one. And some of the sounds that came with the others, we were just like, well, actually, that's quite nice.
that sounds quite professional.
Yeah.
So why don't we either move our song to the end card? Because if people like it enough, they'll stick around, won't they? Or we'll sing it at the start. So, and thus is the story. We wanted our content to be, because, you know, we can all say, oh, down to earth and, you know, not much editing and da-da-da-da, but it's still nice. It's still nice to have visuals, and I enjoy it when I'm watching YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you lot deserve it because you've supported us for, you know, all this time.
It's a bit of everything. It's the same with, like, without giving too much away in terms of the nuts and bolts of how it all goes together. It's a little bit like simple things like framing a shot and the editing, like Paul said before, and having the option to put really nice music in. Not just our allotment vlogs, but a lot of you have commented about spotting some of the new music in some of our other vlogs, even like our meals vlogs where the music's really quiet, isn't it? So we know there's a lot of appreciators out there. I am we're both. Paul's wanted Epidemic Sound for about six months at least. I was the one that was kind of like, but I'm so glad that we've got that choice now.
Because you sign up free for a month, and I was like, I'll just sign up free for a month and I'll leave the page open and say, right, go and have a look.
Came home from work.
4 hours later. It's great, look.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah. Dean says, long-time subscriber, first-time caller, exclamation mark. Just wanted to say what a great job you guys are doing with the channel. Love the updated intros too.
Oh, cheers, Dean.
Lovely. Thank you, Dean. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. I'm going to scroll down and then I'm going to scroll back up again. Okay. Because I'm conscious that we might have missed a couple of things. Oh. Let me scroll back up slowly. Rose Dawson, thank you so much.
Rose, that's an incredible super chat. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for the super chat. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We will be sure to put it to good use. Most definitely. And Chris, of course, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Chris. And Jen, of course.
Yes. And thank you for being a self-proclaimed #1 fan. Thank you.
They've been the Gras have been the producers for quite a while.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is the nicest meal I've had this week.
Really?
Yeah, not the tastiest, the nicest. Making me feel the nicest. I feel lovely eating it.
Yeah. One Love Dre. We're a few miles outside of Manchester. Is probably the easiest way to answer your question.
Did you scroll back up, Bex?
I started to, yeah. I started to. I got to there. I got to there. I read, I don't know whose comment it was before, but somebody was saying that our allotment vlogs are relaxing and it makes them fall asleep, which is quite nice. And Linda says, hi guys, not related to anything, but just wanted to let you know that I've really enjoyed the allotment videos. You work so hard with incredible results. Sadly, it also makes me feel inadequate, frustrated. Oh, bless. Well, listen, you know what? Everybody, or most, should I say, not everybody, most people can do something. And the thing that we always say with our allotment vlogs is have a go at growing something if you're able to, even if it's just something on a windowsill. But because it's incredibly rewarding, regardless of how big or small. Really we were so daunted when we first took the plot on last January, weren't we? We really were a bit daunted about it all. But you know what? We just got stuck in. And it was surprising that just getting stuck in consistently a few hours a week, it really paid dividends, didn't it? Yeah. It really paid off. But thank you for your kind words. It's greatly appreciated. Chris and Will, just going back to the previous subject, say, I'll do out for a £5 and a bag of chips. Nice. Yeah, you've done a cracking job with this, babes. Really nice.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to scroll back down a little bit now. And of course, I want to carry on eating. I want another mouthful.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
This is my first meal of the day, by the way.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First thing I've eaten.
Anne says, Paul, I love your cooking. Had to run off to the kitchen and make your cheese sauce during your last vlog as it was making me drool. It's amazing.
Nice. Gorgeous. Clarity though, it's not my recipe that's just a famous recipe for carrot potato cheese sauce.
Yeah. That's a recipe that's been doing the rounds for a good while, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know whose it was originally, actually.
I bet it's one of those recipes that there's probably like a whole bunch of people that claim it's theirs. That they probably all... I bet it was invented in the 60s or the 70s. I bet some vegan in the 70s discovered that they could make cheese sauce out of.
If nutritional yeast was around then.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know how long that's been a product. Oh, excuse me.
Spot my wine?
Yes, please. I cannot even tell you without sounding like I'm exaggerating how much I enjoyed that meal. The perfect amount of chilli. All the comfort. That's why they sell it as a meal at the lounges. It's beautiful, all that together. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
That guac was beautiful as well.
And of course, if you're sticking around, we've got a couple of things to unbox.
Oh yeah!
And one of them has quite the story. Really does have quite the story. It's been a year in the arriving-ish. But the determined sender.
Yes, indeed.
Bless her.
We shall get onto that shortly. But I'd also just like to take a minute to thank you. Jane, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh, Jane, thank you, darling.
Bless you. Greatly appreciated. Really is. And Pauline, just before you scroll, says, what made you get an allotment?
Started gardening in the first lockdown in 2020. All them videos are on here. And
You're on my way.
I loved it. And we both loved eating the stuff. And then I was like, shall we? And Jay was like, yeah, I'll phone a few and put our names down. Not really thinking, because we know that a lot of people wait years for an allotment.
Yeah.
So we didn't really think anything would come up. A couple of months later, we get a phone call.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, wasn't it?
Very, yeah. It was serendipitous. And now we love it. Lou, thank you for the super chat, my darling. Thank you, Lou.
Thank you, Lou. Greatly appreciated. Oh, right. Let's get this finished.
Mary, I just ordered a new nutritional yeast. It's all the rage here in the US called Nutrilicious or Nucilicious. Can't wait to get it and try it. What's the selling point of it, Karen? As in, is it flavoured or is it highly dense with... Cool name. Nutrilicious. Oh, heck.
Oh, the chat is thick and fast. Thanks everyone, by the way, for the thumbs up on the live stream. Greatly appreciated.
Hi, Annika. Nice to see you, darling. One Love Dre, how did you guys cut cheese out? Really good question, and one that flummoxes a lot of people. We just went cold turkey for when we first went vegan. the only cheeses you could get were the ones you could get from Oldham and Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't good. So we were just like, do you know what? Cheese is gone. Forget cheese. Forget it. What we recommend people do nowadays is, because we probably went a year with that because we didn't like any of the vegan cheeses, and then some cheeses started coming out and we were like, oh, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
But you've got to give your body time to forget cheese.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then when you have some vegan cheeses, you're like, actually, that's quite nice.
Yeah, that's fair, isn't it? I think that's probably universal, as in for the vast majority of people.
And believe me when I say, the day that we went vegan, I came home and said, we're going vegan, and gave everything vegetarian away. Before that day, I was, me personally, a minimum of a block of strong cheddar a week and 10 eggs. I was egg and cheese crazy. And I went cold turkey. And now I bloody love the food we eat. And I don't, if I feel like scrambled egg, I do a scrambled tofu. If I feel like some mature cheddar, I get some BioLife mature style. If I feel like some Greek style cheese, I get Sainsbury's own Greek style cheese. You know.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
it really is. It's a great time to be alive as a vegan. It really is. Kind of in the UK anyway. Excuse me.
Right.
Okay, we are going to momentarily segue into stage 2 of this evening's proceedings, where we just settle down. We relax a little bit. I'm going to move.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed or not, by the way, but the things that our guac were in, they're from G puddings.
Yeah.
G.
Yeah.
G.
So there, we are almost. There we go. That was easy enough. Can bring this back in a little bit now to maybe there. That's okay, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. A little bit. There we go. Maybe even do that. That's not too bad, is it? There we go.
No, that's all right. Oh, just a little bit. Just just a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. Because we are unboxing.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
Momentarily. And you just let's just let our
Oh,
food
I'm not
settle.
doing it right now. I'm just. But that meal was absolutely gorgeous and frighteningly easy to make. You know, we all said, oh, it's a lot of work. It was quite a bit of work. Each component was done separately, but none of it took long, and it was delicious and well worth every little bit of effort.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
It really was. That needs to become a sort of semi-regular now.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, especially over the summer.
And today I've made another batch of milk as well from our lovely almond cow donation, which was actually the sender's idea. You know, they just said, send you one. I've got one, you're having one. Well, oh, thanks, love. Made my third batch of oat milk today, but I've called it oat coconut because it's mainly oat with a little bit of coconut in, and I put a little bit more sunflower lecithin in than I did the last batch to kind of thicken it up a bit. So we'll see how this one goes. Jason's been having it on his cereal every single morning, so
it's great. And to be honest, I mean, I'll be absolutely brutally honest with you, and you can back me up on this. I haven't had a problem with any of the variants that you've done so far. They've all been great, and I think they've just got progressively slightly better.
Yeah, because you learn how to use it, don't you? And you know, there's an email. Oh, there's also
One Love Dre, just to follow up, and there's been quite a few comments on the cheese thing, and pretty much everyone's on the same boat. I can do that, guys, no problem. Thanks for the help. Cold turkey it is. Smiley face.
It's worth doing, and honestly, I think once you can I be gross for a second?
It's never stopped you before.
Cheese is bovine breast milk that's gone bad. And that was a thought that let that thought help you, because that's what it is. It's milk that's gone off and gone solid. But some of the vegan cheeses, once you get into them, beautiful. And because you know, all right, this is made with coconut oil and flavourings and and it's about the same fat content as cheese would have been, but now it's been a process. And there are some really good cheeses. The Aldi cheddar's not bad at all, is it? I'll be using that tomorrow in our wraps.
It's not bad at all.
Nope.
And I think the other thing as well, and a couple of people have mentioned this in the comments, so I am just going to kind of mirror what a couple of people have said, which is important. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes as well, less is more with the vegan cheese, isn't it?
Yes.
So like, you know, when sometimes we'll have a pizza,
add
a bit of cheese to it, but not too much.
I'm going to look into the cashew cheeses at some point in the reasonably near future.
Nice one, Karen. Yeah, I imagine your sister would get a bit upset at that, but keep doing it. Excellent. Good for you. Good stuff. Sometimes, I mean, just going back to One Love Dre and a few other people, and thanks everyone for being your usual selves and incredibly supportive in us collectively answering really good questions that people ask. It's that classic thing of sometimes the best things in the world to do are never going to be easy.
No. And can I just say as well, this is really important. I never say anything to upset or offend anybody, but I have no filter when it comes to facts.
Mm. Yeah.
Like non-zero. I don't sugarcoat them. Because anything I've faced myself that I found helpful on my journey, I will share with others. And sometimes you've just got to shut your ears to me, because I know I can be a bit harsh or sound a bit harsh, but I don't mean to be. I really don't. And I never speak. I'm never anti-human. I'm always pro-animal.
Yes.
Sometimes that comes across like I'm anti-human. I'm really not. We've all got the same capacity to be good people who care for each other. All of us. It takes effort. Trust me.
It does, doesn't it?
Anyway, I'm so dying to open. I know. Thank you, Annika, for the super chat, my darling.
Thank you, Annika. Bless you. You as what, say?
So I know what one of the parcels is, obviously. Our lovely friend Vanessa M, who has lovingly hand painted all of our signs down at the allotment. All the little slates that are on the metal tags: Gourd Grove, the Honey Inn, Salad Street, Root Road, Utopia, Berry Boulevard. She's done them all, and as soon as we built a new bed and said we were calling it Brassica Bay, she was like, I'm on it. So I already know what one of these is. I'm going to grab them anyway.
Grab them. Yes. Grab away.
So this is the one that I know what it is.
So if by any chance you are just joining us on this live stream this evening,
the mukbang's over.
The mukbang's over. We've stuffed his faces, and now we've segued into the second half, where we're just going to open a couple of things. Paul's going to basically smash the entire kitchen up and push the table over.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're going to open a couple of little things that people have sent us, and I'm sure that you will, when we get to the point, Paul, you'll tell the story, the epic story of
I will.
The larger of the two parcels.
Sorry.
Thanks, Ashley, for answering Annika's question about the next meetup.
Dear Paul and Jason, hope you like your new sign and hope you have a good summer at Plot 25. Love, Vanessa M.
Oh, thank you so much, Vanessa.
She's incredible. She's done such a stellar job of all of these.
They are, I would go as far as to say, they are magical.
They're beautiful.
They're a magical addition to Plot 25.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And just so I can show you.
I saw.
So I knew which
that makes
way.
complete sense.
Brassica Bay.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Vanessa, thank you, darling.
Glorious.
Thank you for providing all of these for us.
So cool. So cool. So that will be we'll be taking that down to the allotment tomorrow.
We shall.
Whilst we're just briefly just on the subject of the allotment, and before we dive into the other thing that we're going to unbox, if the weather is suitable tomorrow and it's not blowing a gale like it has been all of today and yesterday, we're also hopefully going to try out the new Black & Decker trimmer, electric trimmer that Adam bought us, and hopefully give you a little bit of a review on that as well. Fingers crossed. If it's not tomorrow, it will no doubt be next weekend. But we don't want to be strimming stuff and then all the stuff we're strimming literally blowing all over the place. That would just be silly, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, I highlighted that.
Oh, next meetup, Annika, is
she's already had her answer off. Ashley.
Sorry.
Ashley's already answered her. Yeah, Adam. I didn't know about this, Adam. Adam is so excited for my Alpha Wolf tomorrow. Alpha Wolf.
10 a.m. start.
10k mud pits, lake swimming, 10k Krypton factor. Don't get me wrong, it's so hard, but when you cross the finish line,
oh, that's amazing.
Totally get that, Adam. Totally get that. It sounds like pretty good fun actually if you've got the cardio for it, which I haven't at the moment, quite frankly. So, but have a good one. I hope it is epic and amazing. Shall we open the other box?
Simone, prices are going up. Food, fuel, everything, but it doesn't feel massively bad just yet.
No, the main issue has been energy prices. That's the main issue at the moment. The food is probably going to get worse as well, but the main thing that is hitting most people, I think, in the UK at the moment is the massive increase in energy prices across the board, regardless of who your energy supplier is. It's gone silly, really, really silly.
Yes. Oh, Alex, thank you, darling, for the super chat.
Thank you.
Kind people gift kind people. You two deserve it. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
That's lovely. Yeah, thank you for the super chat and for the lovely words as well.
Right, now I have a story to tell you. So, one of our subscribers, Tamcon, you'll see her commenting on most of our videos, many months ago said, I sent you a parcel. And we said, fantastic. Look forward to receiving it. Then it got sent to Parcel Force here in the UK. Parcel Force don't deliver to PO boxes. I've had this big thing with them many times. I've managed to get some parcels and other parcels have been returned. Unfortunately, Tamcon's was one of the ones that got returned. And it took weeks for it to get here and then go back. Anyway, after many emails and conversations and Tamcon persevering, bless her.
Yes.
The parcel has arrived. And this has been literally
a year.
Months in the making.
Oh, well, yeah, almost a year, isn't it?
So, it's cut open. But it's not opened yet. and I'm quite excited.
Just be careful with your glass.
Yeah.
And I shall move the mouse out of the way.
Let's shift this.
I can just put it all down here out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I can already see fancy things. I can already see fancy things.
Ooh. Oh, so can I. Things and stuff. So first, we've got...
Oh, love that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Greetings from Detroit.
Greetings from Detroit.
It's a lovely postcard for our shed down at plot 25 on the allotment. Fabulous. Love that. Love that.
Sealed with H2O, no space.
Oh, there's quite a lot of stuff in here. We're going to be here a short while. I hope you're all invested. And thank you, because I've just noticed 145 thumbs up. Thank you, you lovely, lovely people.
See, humans can be nice.
Should I do this? Should I just momentarily? Let me just put this.
Yeah.
In. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's a long one.
I'm sure you can read.
I think I can read most of this. Greetings from the land of the hand. I don't recall how I stumbled upon your wonderful oasis of vegan YouTube content, but I have not regretted a single moment I have spent at the TVG channel, and now consider you two as among my very favourite people that I know. I do feel that I know you because of how authentic your content is. Be well, and thanks for all the joy you give us. Tamara rhymes with Kamara. Fabulous. P.S. Sorry that the gift I sent contains enough bubble wrap to insulate a small house, but I am paranoid about gifts reaching their destination intact.
I totally
How
get that.
apt.
And it will all go in the recycling. We've got fantastic recycling in our hometown.
We have.
Really good.
So that's lovely. Thank you so much for just taking the time as well.
Thank you, darling.
To write that. It's just absolutely lovely. Thank you.
That will go in my special box.
Yes. So I'm going to grab the first thing because it isn't. I'm going to grab the first thing on the top of the box because it's not got bubble wrap on it. Sanders Small Batch Wonders Dairy-Free Dark Chocolate Sea Salt Caramels. Clearly marked vegan.
I want one of those now.
I do.
I really do, though.
Yeah.
I really do. I kind of really want one of those now.
I've run out of wine, so I need more wine if we're going to have one of these. Made with real coconut cream, small batch, slow kettle cooked, no artificial colours or preservatives. At Sanders, we spent over 125 years crafting old world recipes into modern delights. So there you go.
What's all this got to do with opening? Oh my God! Oh,
oh, that's filthy.
That is pure, unadulterated.
In all of our unboxing excitement, by the way, if we miss any questions, then do feel free to copy it, paste them again, and we will try our best to get to them. But giddy excitement right now because, as Paul said at the start, in terms of setting the scene, this is a long time coming.
I'm going straight for it.
Oh. Oh. The saltiness as well.
Beautiful.
Instant chocolate, salt, caramel. Bang.
Coconut.
I'm not getting the coconut yet. I'm just literally chocolate, salt, caramel. That's good. That's really good.
Too good.
How nice is the caramel as well?
Beautiful. More things, more things.
Oh. Is that, have you resealed that? Yeah.
That'll go in the fridge.
Oh my, no, I don't know about the fridge for that.
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
The caramel will go hard. Might try a couple in the fridge. Okay, we best crack on. It's like a bit of what's the word? You know, when you just like you go in for something and you don't know what it is.
Right, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well, I'll do one as well. Let's both do one, but I'll do it staggered.
I love opening things, me.
Yeah, I think most people do, babes, to be honest. Oh.
Oh. Oh, sour cherry jam. Gus and Gray, pucker up, sour cherry jam.
Nice.
Clearly mine's vegan on the back.
Yes. Fabulous, yeah.
I like a sour and all.
Yeah, well, we're both quite fond of a bit of sour, aren't we?
Yeah, very
gluten-free as well.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, vegan and gluten-free. Okay, I'd staggered slightly, so I didn't realise it had 2 layers.
3. She did warn us.
We were warned. We were warned.
I'm very, I didn't want to, I don't blame her. Because you know what male handlers are like.
Yeah.
Chucking stuff. And,
Absolutely.
you know.
Ooh, Gus and Gray handcrafted delights, floozy, peach bourbon, vanilla jam.
Ooh.
Oh, floozy. Floozy.
Peach whiskey. Well, bourbon.
I've just noticed on the back as well, it says made by hands, not machines. Lovely.
Beautiful. The gorgeous little jars as well.
Yeah, really nice. They'll get recycled, won't they?
Yeah, I'll keep these jars. Very naughty. Really good name. Ooh.
Onwards.
Stuff and things. All kinds of things. Lots of lovely things. From my friends in America.
Managing that.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh my goodness.
Pure Michigan maple syrup. Pure Michigan maple syrup. Grade A. Beautiful.
Yeah. You know that's
Beautiful.
going to be. You know
Well,
that's going to be next level.
You know what's become a common ingredient in this house, don't you? Now since the almond cow, maple syrup. It's one of the main sweeteners in what I'm doing. What's this? Here now.
So the next item is garlic dip and spread. Mediterranean garlic dip and spread. Add rich garlic to anything like meats, veggies, sandwiches, and more with this highly versatile spread. Gluten-free, vegan. I'm loving that it's all clearly marked vegan, of course. So there you go.
I love interesting things from around the world that I wouldn't get to. Gee, we've had all sorts of fantastic things.
We really have.
Crisps from Trader Joe's.
Oh, those crisps, those lattice crisps from Trader Joe's. I could have smashed them for a year. Why did you even have to mention them?
Sorry.
Oh,
sorry, they were beautiful.
They were hot as well. They were spicy,
spicy
weren't they?
waffle fries.
But legit.
Waffle. Yeah.
Legit had a bit of spice to
This
them.
is all lovely stuff, though, for my fridge.
Yeah.
It's going to make me sort my fridge out of this.
I'm loving the jams, especially the jams, that floozy jam.
Yeah.
Peach bourbon vanilla jam.
Fabulous.
Onwards, yes.
Onwards.
I'm so
Tamara,
glad.
thank you. I'm already delighted, and there's more things.
It's incredible.
Oh, Tamara, thank you.
Thank you.
Like I say, you'll all know a Tamcon.
Tamcon, yes.
On the tube. On the tube of the use.
Like Puretta, every day for 40 years.
Ooh. This is an interesting bottle.
I'm surprised our child hasn't made an appearance with all this noise.
I know. What's that? Boardwalk Kitchen pure Michigan gourmet garlic mustard dressing and dip.
Ooh. Suits you, sir.
I'll turn it that way so you can kind of see the text on it a little bit. These lights are so bright. Boardwalk kitchen.
Nice. Garlic mustard dressing and dip. Clearly marked vegan.
Egg-free, dairy-free, gluten-free.
Struggling with this one.
Non-GMO. Oh, is this chili sauce?
It is. It's oh, Muddy, thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you for the super chat. You know we do. You know we do. Stuff our faces every day. Every day. 313 hot sauce. Sweet heat foodie sauce. Just show you the bottle because that's actually quite a nice label. That. I like
cute
that.
Little bottle, that, isn't it?
Yeah. And let's just have a little look at this for a second.
We love our hot sauces.
Ooh. Shake well before use. Keep refrigerated once open. Clearly marked vegan, gluten-free, made in Michigan. And it says try on everything. We will, no doubt.
We agree.
Ingredients: cider vinegar, ground tomatoes, unpeeled ground tomatoes, extra heavy. Habanero. That's what I was looking for. Habanero. So it's not going to be...
We like an habanero.
It's not going to be like destroy your sauce. It's going to be
a nice
hot
sauce
sauce.
that you can actually enjoy.
Yes. Okay. There's a few more things, mister.
Really?
There's a few more things.
Oh, Tamara, bloody hell, love.
I think there's
proper treated us.
I think there's 3 more things. I think.
Oh, love, thank you.
Oh, and Tamara as well. Your packaging is actually
Exemplary.
superb. It's superb, and like Paul said, this will all get recycled.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh.
Hellfire Detroit. Hot sauce. You've got the eyes for reading tiny things.
Okay.
I've got no mouse eyes.
First things first. There we go. So yeah, Hellfire Detroit, chili pepper, manzana, Scoville units, 15,000 to 30,000. That's respectable. Hot sauce, taste no evil. It says. Okay, so it's got a Scoville units thing on the back. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it or not, to be honest. But it's got the Scoville units on the side here. Here, and it says 100 to 1,000 is wimpy. 1,000 to 5,000 is mild. Hot is 5,000 to 50,000, and this is falling into the 15 to 30,000, so it's hot. Yikes is 50,000 to 350,000, and deadly is 350,000 to 2,001,000. 2,100,000. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll open this one,
okay,
and then you can open the last one.
Okay.
All right. This is fabulous.
Tamara, this is a plethora of wonderful things for us to enjoy and try. Thank you so much. Love it. Love it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, we've got Gus and Grey. This time, organic ghost pepper sugar. Organic ghost pepper sugar. Clearly marked vegan, gluten-free, made in Detroit. Ooh, baby. This blend packs a serious punch right in the kisser. Great for cooking, grilling, cocktails, or impressing your friends. Just remember, at one time, this was the hottest pepper in the world. Not anymore, but it's still right up there. Do you want to try a bit?
Should we? I was going to say, should we have a dab?
Let's try a little bit. Oh, I don't want to break that if I can help it. I'll just do that for now.
I've got that much. See my finger?
Jowie.
Here she comes.
It's coming.
Here she comes to save the day.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
Lovely that.
That's great, isn't
It's
it?
beautiful.
It's just sugar at first, and then it just creeps up within about less than 10 seconds. It's coming in, isn't it?
Yeah. Very nice though.
That's
I've
great.
got no complaints.
No,
about that
me
at
neither.
all.
I just caught the back of my throat. I'm not a wuss or anything. Not a wuss or anything.
How about some cookies made with that?
Fabulous. Yeah. Nice. Ashley says, can I come over for a hot sauce party? Absolutely.
You're always welcome, kid. You know that.
Absolutely.
You know that, Ashley.
Muddy, we're not going to test the Hellfire Detroit this evening. Although, to be fair, from what it's saying, and I do believe them, 15,000 to 30,000 Scoville is not too bad at all. I think the Samyang noodles are way hotter than that.
Ah, Michigan dried cherries, no sugar added. So there was something else. The pucker up sour cherry jam.
Ah.
So I'm figuring that cherries are grown in Michigan, and they're quite popular over there. Dried cherries. Fantastic.
Laurie says Michigan cherries are fabulous.
Who says that?
Laurie Parker.
Oh, nice one, Laurie. Tamara, thank you for this. In fact,
You're gonna do it. Oh, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna do.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing this.
Oh, I see. How awesome, though. Seriously, we are over the moon. So delighted.
I can do that.
Oh dear.
And say thank you so much, Tamara. Oh, forgot about them.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. That is so cool.
Absolutely delighted with this all, and can't wait to try some bits.
All of it.
And I'm so glad it came off in the end, Tamara, and thank you so much for persevering, because other folk might have said, you know what, you're now, I'm sick of this. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so
very much.
Absolutely awesome. I did not expect that at all. I'm so glad that you persevered, and I'm so delighted that we've been sent gorgeous stuff. Yeah, thank you. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So now the excitement has died down slightly. We can just get back to catching up with you all.
Are we going to have our usual talk about the things we've been watching just lately? Because
yes,
on our last live, we couldn't remember what we'd watched. We were both a bit confused, if you recall.
It was just the one thing that we forgot about, wasn't it, on the Sunday live?
Yeah, and it was because it wasn't a new thing. We'd watched The Exorcist 3. Because it was just on...
It was just on normal television, wasn't it?
We were just scrolling through and we were like, it had been on about 5 minutes. We both really like it, so we watched it and just remembered what a good film it was. But we have watched a couple of things lately on YouTube or Amazon.
Yeah.
On, Netflix or
Amazon.
Can you remember which?
Yeah, there's been a few bits and bobs that we've watched, and we do often sort of segue slightly into some of the stuff we've been watching to kind of make recommendations and suggest to you lovely people. One of the things that we watched the other night was... no, in fact, the thing that we've watched most recently is a silly film called The Bubble on Netflix, I do believe.
Yes.
It's basically about a film being made during the pandemic.
While everyone's in a bubble.
Whilst everyone's in a bubble, the cast, the crew, everyone else. It's it's a British film, as far as I'm aware. There's a lot of British actors, but there's also a real kind of mishmash of traditional kind of English comedy and American comedy kind of mashed together in it.
It's very good.
It is good. We had a laugh with it, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was a laugh.
Really, really good. A couple of nights before that, we watched a 2013 film on Netflix again.
Oh, yeah.
With Joaquin Phoenix, called Her. H-E-R. Her.
Yeah.
As in
Her.
Look at her over there.
H-E-R. Hair. Hair over there.
Very, very cerebral. Extremely cerebral, actually.
I would say
And sci-fi.
quirky, really unusual. Joaquin Phoenix is excellent in it, as always.
When's he not?
And without giving too much away, it's basically about a guy who falls in love with an operating system that is an artificial intelligence. It's fascinating. It's a really funny and interesting film, but it's also a bit uncomfortable at times, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
But really good.
Brilliant.
And the other couple of things to mention is we've watched the first 2 episodes of the new series of SAS Who Dares Wins. Quite enjoying that at the moment, aren't we? First 2 episodes.
Yeah.
With the new American sort of main guy.
Fancy Pants.
Mr. Fancy Pants, we call him. We watched that. We have yet to watch the latest episode of Picard. So we'll probably be watching that tonight.
Yeah, we will watch that tonight.
At some point. And of course, through special means we will not disclose at this time, we are also occasionally able to catch up with the later series of Survivor, which I'm sure a lot of our UK subscribers will probably be unaware of. But I think a lot of our American subscribers will probably be very aware of. Thoroughly enjoying the latest season of Survivor. Absolutely brilliant stuff. So that's all kind of caught up on the media side of things. I'll also just take a moment to just give a big shout out and say hello to Da Vinci Music, who says hi all. Hi Da Vinci Music.
Hi Da Vinci Music.
Thank you for being here, and I hope you are well, good sir. So yeah, that's what we've been watching, isn't it? For the most part.
Yes.
Other than a bit of YouTube here and there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's like our downtime. When we have downtime, we'll watch a movie.
Or start watching a series.
Or we'll dip into a series that we're enjoying, won't we? Or we'll watch a little bit of YouTube. To be honest, I mean, we do if we're doing anything, if we're watching anything, a lot of the time it is stuff on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair. Whether that's keeping up on what's going on in the world,
yes.
Whether it's watching paranormal stuff or UFO stuff.
I'm watching much less of what's going on in the world at the moment because my brain just can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's stupid insanity to me. Just insanity. But before I go off that subject, have you heard about the 2 Russian oligarchs that allegedly murdered their wives and children and then killed themselves? One in Russia, one in Spain. Yesterday. Heard about that?
Some weird stuff going on. Some very weird stuff going on.
Mass murderer, man, in control of a country, starting a war. Right? A mass murderer, a lunatic.
On a separate note, it's very true and very valid, but on a separate note, Adam says, do you think the American guy, going back to what we were talking about SAS, Who Dares Wins, do you think the American guy is very posing at every time like a model?
Yeah, but I'm kind of into that, Adam, to be honest.
Who was saying earlier on? Go on.
Excuse me using this word, but straight men use it against women all the time, and I'm going to use it against men. I always have, and I've always complimented them on it. He's got a great pair of tits.
There you go. There you go.
So I was kind of glad he got his blouse off in episode 1, actually, and paraded around in his underpants, because I'd already been thinking, I'd kind of like to see you just in your underpants. And then he did it.
Lo and behold,
like, oh, thank you very much indeed for that.
It's almost as if he knew. We were saying before, it was quite funny.
He is a poser, though. He is.
There was a scene. Anybody who's watching SAS Who Dares Wins, and I do appreciate it's not everyone's cup of tea, but we were talking before about it, and we were saying there's one particular scene. I think it's in episode 2 where the 2 English guys, the English Special Forces guy and the American Special Forces guy were sat at a table, honestly, a wooden table in a relatively dark room eating yogurt. And this guy's in the background with his top off, shadow boxing. It was ridiculous.
You look great, though.
Hilarious.
So
yeah.
No complaints.
Yeah. Alex has said, remind us of your beautiful merch. We will just briefly mention that we have merch. The link is in the description of every video on the YouTube channel. And lots of people have told us they really like it.
In fact, I've just ordered us 2 a piece of our own merch, because get this, we can't afford our own merch most of the time. But I thought it was time we both had a clearly marked vegan t-shirt.
Nice.
So I've ordered us one.
Didn't
Again,
know about that.
thanks to kind donations.
What colour did you get me?
I got you white.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't wear white that often, and so it's nice, particularly over the summer when I've got a bit of a tan from down at the allotment. You know.
I think I got me light grey.
Oh, it just jumped. I'm just going to scroll back. Ashley says, cracking pair of moves doesn't have the same ring to it, though.
It doesn't, does it?
I'm going to scroll and just see if I make sure I've not missed anything.
No, moves are when you're a little bit plump and you've got like, they're a bit dangly. I've got part moves at the moment, although they've gone down a bit this last few weeks while I've been dieting. Then that's moves. Not necessarily pleasant, unless you're into that kind of thing. I'm not, on me or others.
No. Kirsty says, watched the Adam Project last night. The kid in it was phenomenal. Yes, could not agree more. We sung the praises of the Adam Project. Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and the kid.
Wasn't he good?
The young Ryan Reynolds.
He was so good. I love it when
stuff.
kids can act that well, because I'm just like, yes, see, watch it, Hollywood.
Dare I say?
He's 11.
Dare I say, and I don't know whether you will agree with me, I think you will agree with me on this, it's actually a rare thing to get a really good young actor. We notice it a lot in films these days. We're like, where did they got this person from?
Yeah, sometimes they can be the weak spot.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have another bit of wine with our friends, if you don't mind, Jess.
Our final glass of wine.
Yes.
Okay.
Before we get off and chill out and watch, of course, Picard.
Yes. Dorcas, thank you for being here. Glad you're here. We've also watched a few episodes of Outer Range 2 on Amazon, which is different. I think I've seen that on Amazon, but I don't think we've watched any kind of like trailer or anything for it as yet. But Outer Range, the name does ring a bell.
Kristen Will asked us, have you watched Gentleman Jack? It's brilliant. I don't think so. A film or a series? Gentleman Jack. I don't think we have we?
I don't think so.
Title don't think about.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Money Pause. Has anyone tried the new Premier Squeeze cheese? Not seen it yet, my love. Apparently it's in Asda. Have you tried it? Is it any good? I know, murder suicide Imran. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Like I said, lunatic, psychotic, deeply dangerous, mass murderer, in control of a country, and everyone underneath him is terrified because they know if they speak out. Yeah. Novichok or...
Well, we've allowed it. We've allowed this to happen. We've allowed it. We've sold half of London to Russian oligarchs. We've laundered their money. So, don't even get me started on it. Seriously. Now is not the time or the place.
Simone, completely agree about TikTok. I just can't get into it. We've got an account, those vegan guys, and there's a few things on. There's actually more from Gemini on there than us too.
Yeah.
Which is what
Gemini likes it.
Which is what $1 Million Vegan have been using. Gemini's TikToks.
Yes.
On the Those Vegan Guys page. But I get it. It's a longer version of Vine, and I didn't appreciate Vine until as much as I do now until it was gone.
How long are TikToks? Because I thought Vine was 60 seconds.
Well, you can do a few minutes now on TikTok.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Did you know you can do a few minutes on TikTok if you want? You can.
It's
but people like the short things, don't they?
It's like
I can't believe Vine was 7 seconds, and there's some classic Vines.
I thought it was longer than that. Was it 7 seconds? I don't know where I got 60 seconds in my head from for Vine. I thought it was 60-second videos. The thing is, social media is a funny place. And what
to do my favourite Vine?
People will figure out, there's different social media platforms for different people. And I think TikTok is very, I mean, there are people who are breaking the mold, but TikTok is predominantly, I think, aimed very much at the younger generation.
Gemini went through a real phase of saying, of quoting. Have you heard of the Pussy Pops Vine? It's one of my favourite vines of all time. I don't even know who she's saying it to or why she's saying it, but it's a gorgeous black woman with her hair tied back and glasses on, full of attitude, and she's like, "Ha ha, bitch! Why you mad? 'Cause my pussy pops severely and yours don't."
I will just say that is like very accurate. You've got that down, haven't you? You've got that one down. Yeah,
it's one of my favourite vines of all time. And Suck a Dick.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
The guys, because the voices are beautiful.
Laurie says, just watched a short film called Junk Food Vegan. Pretty good, and it was inspiring. That's always nice when something inspires you.
Indeed.
Leone is getting off. No sympathy from us, Leone, for you feeling under the weather, because it's due to a hangover from you partying last night. But hope you are feeling better soon.
You go, girl.
Yeah, you go.
You never know when the world's going to end. Party, enjoy yourself, kiddo.
Yes. Excellent stuff.
See, as long as we see it's about a queer woman called Anne Lister who lived in 1800s worth of watch.
Nice. Nice. Yes.
Vine was very short, 7 seconds.
Yeah.
7 seconds.
Here's the weird thing. I mean, I don't know if any of you have noticed. I mean, some of the people in the community are obviously very aware that Paul does like 99.99% of our comms and all of our social media and everything. Because I work with social media, I barely even post stuff to my own social media accounts anymore. It's like I just kind of really focused on those vegan guys and everything that we do with that. I don't really post much to my own personal social media anymore because I'm just like,
I don't.
You know,
I don't. I've got a Gemini account on, places. I don't use it.
DaVinci
Alex,
Music. Oh, go on, sorry.
Alex, I don't know, my love, about taking Gemini charity shopping because we've got those vegan guys' eBay account. I'm actually thinking of selling some stuff.
Yeah, you got a lot.
One, to make money, and two, to just have a bit of a clear down.
Yeah. None of you, not a single
just
person.
drag stuff though. Games,
Oh, just stuff in general.
DVDs,
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So if I start plugging our eBay shop, go and have a look, won't you?
DaVinci Music says, hey, has Jason released any new music lately? DaVinci Music, it is coming. It is coming, good sir. Honestly, it is. It is. I am chomping at the bit. My motivation levels do, go up and down with all of that.
But we've worked on a song together. Well, Jason worked on a song and then asked for my help. I never offer because I never want to intrude on his creativity. But if he asks me for help, then I'm like, okay, where are we?
And it was perfect as well. And it was a really great help.
We've worked together on the lyrics for this song.
Yeah.
Obviously Jason come up with all the music for and the melody, and it's brilliant. And he's done the verses, and I was like, try that as a chorus, and it was like, it's lovely that husband, thank you. What I
said to Alex when we were having our meal out on Thursday night, and we were chatting just briefly about music, is that I've got 2 songs that are about 80% complete. I've got 1 song that is about 50% complete, and one other that is sort of in the early stages. And I really, really, really want to put an EP out, a 4-song EP out before the end of the year. That's my big music goal for 2022. So yeah, please watch this space.
Bye, Adam.
Take care, Adam. All the best and good luck for tomorrow. Hope you rock it.
Ashley, you do not want to go on a night out with Gemini. You think I get sassy?
It's not advisable.
She's a naughty girl. Happy belated Earth Day indeed, DaVinci Music.
Indeed, yes. Oh, Lou, thank you. New subscriber, and you're here already on one of our live streams. Thank you so much for your lovely words. We do try to keep things positive for the most part. Sometimes politics sneaks in. Sometimes LGBTQ plus issues and things might creep in.
Like, for example, the British government banning conversion therapy for homosexual people, but not taking trans people into consideration at all, like as if they don't exist.
You know, that kind of stuff.
That kind of.
But for the most part, we try and keep it fairly positive and upbeat.
Yes, we do.
But it's also it's a down to earth. We're down to earth vegans, and it's a down to earth lifestyle channel, isn't it? So you know, we kind of cover a lot of the bases. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
How's Stuart? Oh, Jenny, it's not EW, it's you.
Stuart.
It's you, darling. STU.
I'm sure he would forgive you.
It's very well. I think I'm going to be having a chat with him tomorrow because we've got a bit of catching up to do. We've got 3 shows for the Vegan Queens booked and confirmed, which is amazing.
It's lovely.
We've got 2 in June, and then the biggie is hosting Stockport Pride on the 31st of July.
Yes.
That's an all-dayer. And if any of you can come along, that's going to be awesome. Stockport Pride is brilliant. They get a really diverse lineup, entertainment all day, stalls and food.
Lots of stalls.
Just people happy and being proud.
It's lovely. Stockport Pride is lovely, isn't it? It really is. Yeah, for anyone who can come along. But yeah, as far as we're aware, Stuart's doing good. I think Stuart, similar to ourselves, has had a few months of being incredibly busy.
Well, it's been to Chicago.
Yeah.
Had a lot going on with lots of different projects other than his contracted teaching.
Of course.
So yeah.
And all of his students coming to the end of their sort of year.
Everything.
You know, coming to the start of summer is when a lot of the colleges and universities break up over a year. And I imagine it's probably like that in most places. Oh, Deneen, thank you. Thank you so much for your lovely words and encouragement. That's really appreciated. And others that have also commented. It does spur me on, genuinely. I know it sounds a bit ridiculous, but sometimes I need a bit of a kick up the backside to spur me on to get stuff done. So thank you, it means a lot. Oh, Flanny, we've watched that, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's such a powerful documentary, really, isn't it?
She was a legend.
Incredible. Yeah, incredible.
Marsha P. Johnson.
I should read it, really. Flanny says, we watched The Death and Life of Marsha P. Johnson on Netflix last night. So annoying and sad. Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, Marsha P. Johnson was a black trans woman in America who probably had a massive percentage part in starting the gay rights movement and the trans rights movement as well, and the fight against AIDS and all. She was a powerful force, and most people believe she was murdered.
Yeah, it's quite likely, isn't it, to be fair?
Yeah. Simone, putting my boys to bed, so please talk a bit louder that I can hear you over there screaming.
Don't scream at your mother, children! Don't scream at your mother!
Off to bed now with you. Come along.
Hey, dear me. I think you sounded a little bit like some kind of strange variation on Mary Poppins then for a second. Some twisted Mary Poppins.
I like that.
Nice. So there we go. We are slowly rounding things up for this evening. We're going to slowly wind things down.
Yes.
Bring things to a close. As we often like to do, we like to give everybody a few minutes
to say goodbye to each other, to finish off your conversations. And if you want to continue the conversations, please don't forget that the video will be on YouTube in about 5 minutes once YouTube's processed it. If you want to continue the conversation in comments underneath, that really helps us. If you want to come over to Facebook and join our group, That Vegan Group, answer the question to get in, abide by it, and come on it. It's a lovely place to be.
It is. It is. It's been lovely this evening. It really has. Thank you to all of you, every single one of you, for being here first and foremost, because We've got 139 still in the house after over an hour and a half, and we've had 184 thumbs up, which really, really does genuinely help us connect with other people just like you. So that's awesome. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the really interesting questions and general conversation as well.
Yeah. Mary Karen, enjoy your dinner. Ashley, who should type yes and why? Oh, in the group, of course. Yeah, all you've got to do is agree to be a decent human being by typing the word yes. I agree that I will be a decent human being and be nice to other people.
And then do it, of course, because there's plenty of people out there who profess to be decent human beings, but sadly aren't.
Actually, I've automated that now, though. I found out I could do it the other day. It gives you an option to say, if someone doesn't answer the question, what do you want to do? And I put refuse and say, you haven't answered the question, darling. Answer the question, you can come on in. Please try again. So I've automated it now so we don't have to pee about with it.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, cheers, Cecily Pigeon. That's a very nice thing to say.
Thank you.
We try to be good folk, lovely fellas.
Yeah.
It's a constant and conscious effort, which every human can do.
Oh, you should see me now and again. I'm raging. Paul spills the beans in the kitchen here, and lots of you enjoy his kitchen vlogs. Me, I'm not going to show you that. Sometimes I'm raging. Sometimes I'm raging around this house.
I'm the one who deals with that.
But it lasts 5 minutes and then it's over, and it's usually related to something ridiculous that's going on in the world. And I'm not going to get into that now because neither the time nor the place. And before I forget, and before we sign off, I also want to just send love and hugs to Mum and Dad, who support us and watch everything that we do. And are like 95% vegan themselves.
Yeah, they've made
incredible. So many adjustments and changes over.
And that Rona, she got right jealous of me. Air fryer, what Karen bought me. So Dad said the other day, order us one. So they've got one now and now.
Yeah.
Cooked the fish meal in it last night, fishless fingers and chips.
Nice.
Now, I want to say this because I've said it in a couple of tweets and I've said it in posts and I've probably said it on a couple of vlogs, but I think it's a really important thing to end on, that at any point in your life, you can stop, take stock, have a look around at the world, and reevaluate the person that you are in the world. And you can say, do you know what? I'm going to be nicer to people in future because it's a shit world and we all deserve to be nicer. You can say, I'm going to smile at people more. You can say, I'm going to go vegan. You can say, I'm going to go plant-based. Just my diet for now. At any point, you can do that. And sometimes we get frustrated when people don't because we know that they can. So all that I want to say to you is be the person you want to be. Not the person that you think you should be or the person that the world says you should be. Be the person you want to be, the person that makes you feel right. And if that means being vegan, please do it because we're all here to help and support you. It's easier, cheaper, and more delicious than it's ever been. And the British Dietetics Association has written a very complex article outlining that vegan diets are suitable. Well-planned vegan diets are suitable for people of all ages. And if you can erase that from your life, I no longer have anything to do with the abuse of animals unless it's necessarily like medicine. You never say no to medicine, but you can say no to milk and eggs and cheese and flesh. Please do. Please. The animals are desperate for it and the planet needs it so much. I just wanted to end with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're preaching to the choir, to be honest. But it
might. You never know who's going to be watching one of your videos.
True, and also it's what I think a lot of people have often said, particularly in that vegan group and across some of our other social media, is sometimes it is quite difficult to find ways to inspire others. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like passing that on, isn't it? It's paying it forwards.
Yeah.
We're paying it forwards. Everybody else in the community can pay it forwards across your networks, your friends and family, planting those little seeds approaching it the right way, you know, in a non-militant way, in a down-to-earth way, and showing people that actually cruelty-free vegan is amazing. It is, isn't it? You're absolutely right.
Absolutely right. I
Anyway.
want to say a massive thank you to Alex and Ashley for modding tonight. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here watching, who's liked, who's commented, who will comment afterwards. Thank you so much to all our channel members and our patrons. Thank you to my beautiful drag daughter, Angharad. Please do check out our video, and in the first comment linked is Angharad's video from the same night at Frostburger. Please check it out and give her some support. She is a human with so many special qualities that should be admired, celebrated, and protected.
Yeah.
Help us do that, please.
Definitely.
I love you all. All. Thank you for everything. I love you, mister.
Love you.
Mwah. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.